what bass is in these.
Oh, kidding,
Yeah,
right?
this is lovely.
Hey, welcome to the Cigar Hustler Podcast, episode 210, the pre-TPE show. Not gonna, and nothing from you. No comments, no
What's
nothing.
that?
Nothing. The show started.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Look at this show.
the pre-TPE show?
The pre-TPE show. There'll be a.
Oh, yeah, Jeff Groover texted me today. I got a funny story.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Not yet.
You too.
We no longer have dinner plans.
Cancel.
Oh. You too can become part of our podcast family and invest in our show. Put your products in front of thousands of listeners and viewers every episode. We are heard on 13 different podcast providers weekly all around the world. To have your ad read in this spot right here. Pre-TPE. I expect an ad at TPE, just so everybody knows.
And add a TPE.
Everybody, we are taking ads at TPE.
I'm going to...
Contact me, Mike, at MikeandMikeProductions.com. Remember to please rate, comment, and subscribe on whatever of our many 13 different formats you listen or watch or play the show on.
I am going to light up this Postania SBC 20.
Oh.
Would you like one?
No, it's hard to smoke during the show, and I don't want to waste the SBC.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I am going to accept orders on it this week.
During the show?
Right now?
Call right now.
Like right
if
now?
you're the third caller right now, you can get a bundle for the price of 2 bundles.
For the price of 2 bundles.
It's a show exclusive. Call Michael right now.
Well, we have 250
The phones,
boxes.
we're waiting for the phones.
We'll work on our media press release
Right in the
this
phones
week
drink. Oh, it's right, the press release.
before we head to Vegas. So pretty much tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
maybe. Yeah.
Jeez. What are we going to do on the Patreon later?
I don't know.
We should do the SBC 20.
5 stars. It's a quick one.
It's a quick one.
5 stars.
5 stars. That's all it is. 5 stars.
We have these new headphones.
Yes,
So
yes.
much
We
softer
have
on the
also we have now upgraded the equipment again.
It's
But
so much
unfortunately,
nicer.
it is for us, not for you. They can't notice the difference.
But when our experience is better, you get a better
Well,
experience.
I didn't realize. I don't know where my other pair are. Over there. Okay, I had a new pair of headphones that I was using. I did not realize you were still using the older headphones.
Oh yeah.
I thought I got all new headphones. I mean, obviously, the red ones are the original pair that I had.
Yes.
Those were very nice that I had, but these are better. These had better bass and better sound. The comfort is very, very similar.
Oh, I like the comfort.
But yeah, these are extremely nice from our supporter from the other show. Unfortunately, if you support one show, the other show also gets to.
It works out well. For
Yes,
us.
works out well for this show as well.
Yeah.
So because we don't just have equipment for one show.
Yeah.
It is the production company's equipment.
Exactly.
So, so what's going on? What's the story?
So I have a card here for you.
Yes.
Let's start with this. Let's get
Okay,
this out
start
of
with
the
the
way.
card.
I
Okay,
have this
very
card
nice
for you.
card.
It was given to me last week, and
Yes.
I said, you know what? My wife asked me. She said, "Did you give Palmer the card?" And I said, "No, I didn't. I wanted to wait until the show."
Oh, it's a show.
So here's your card. I would like you to open that.
Oh,
sir.
I think I see through. I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It is.
Oh.
What is that?
She didn't write nothing on it. It is the Stepan Kevich annual Christmas
It
card.
is one of 5 prints that we made this
it's
year.
very nice. With the
As
family
you were
and the-
bitching about that
Yes,
because we
with
did
the-
not print and send.
Oh, you know what? On the one online, I didn't notice Chapo was in it.
Oh yeah, not only Chapo's in it, Bubbles in it too.
Bubbles? Oh, they're Bubbles. Oh, I didn't see Bubbles.
Yep. Bubbles.
Oh.
Bubbles.
And
made it.
everyone is this is a takeoff of Gulliver's Travels, I would imagine. All the little gingerbread people are attacking the Santa Mama.
Yes.
Yes, it's very nice. Thank you.
Isn't that lovely?
I've taken home. We'll have to file it in the Stepan Kevich Christmas extravaganza file.
I didn't want to disappoint you, Mike.
Thank you very much.
I know.
That's
I mean,
nice.
there was quite an upheaval on your end as far as not having that.
This is the first year there's a Mika too, I believe.
Yes, we've even incorporated Mika.
Yes.
It's true. I mean, look.
I don't. As
She's not
one
going
of the
anywhere.
few people who have the entire set, I have noticed the additions to the thing.
Yes, she's not going anywhere. She's
I have to-
there.
Oh.
She's our daughter.
She's part of the clan now, is she?
Yes.
Oh, thank
She
you.
has. Well, what's really kind of funny, she now has these friends that
Yes.
they actually come over.
Yeah.
And at least it happened this one time. I mean, I hope it continues to happen.
Oh,
for-
she's
for
allowed to
Mika's
have
sake.
visitors.
She was always allowed to have visitors.
Oh, well, maybe she
But
didn't.
normally, when she has people over, she hides them all in the front of her room.
Yes.
and they all kind of like huddle in this little 10 by 10 area and would do whatever, drink or whatever.
Just in her room?
Yeah, that's what she would do.
I've never breached the opening of the room, and I have no reason to.
You don't ever want to do that.
But yeah, I don't know how big an area she has.
It's not big. I mean, it's
as far as I know,
room.
it could open up into the neighbor's house.
No,
as far as I know,
no, it's just like a standard room,
underground thing or something.
Nothing special.
Nothing special.
Nothing special. But what's kind of funny is that her, whenever she'd have friends come over, they would always just kind of hang out in her
area.
room. Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know if these friends are a little older or they're just like, hey, why don't we go sit out on the? They like came out.
Oh, on the patio.
Oh my God.
Oh, while you were on the patio?
Yeah, yeah. And
so they mingled with the parents.
They did.
Because that would be the equivalent of like my children bringing people over and hanging out.
Right.
With the
Hey,
parents.
we're gonna sit. I'm like, I have been trying to get Mika to do this for years. Like, hey, just come and sit and bullshit with us, hang out a little bit. Like, it can't be healthy to be in that room.
Right, right, yeah, all crammed in that little room.
Yeah, you should, we should talk. You know what I mean? Like, this is good.
We'd like to know our daughter's friends, get to know them.
Yeah,
so see what kind of people she's involved with outside of the home.
Yeah, so they hung out a little bit.
Very reasonable.
That was kind of cool. You
Yeah?
know? Yeah, it was very, very cool. So that was a nice
now
little
I have a question.
Okay.
As she progresses, she is over 21, obviously, I believe, at this point. I think we have established
She's
that.
officially 21, yeah.
All right. What is the rule for gentlemen callers?
I don't know. I think that it depends upon what day you catch me. That's really what it boils down to. Because in the past, we have let her hang out with the dude and be in the room as long as the door was open or whatever.
Right, yeah, the standard 18, 19, 20-year-old rule, right?
But, I can tell you that they all came home Sunday night. They did like this brunch thing, and they were gone fucking all day. They came like this,
all the young ladies.
Yeah, the whole squad. The whole squad rolls in fucking shit faced.
Okay,
right?
Is this boys and girls?
Well, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
They had a designated driver.
Oh,
and the designated driver was a boyfriend that came to acquire the whole set.
One of the other girls' boyfriends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was there, and he was very nice, and he was in the room, and that did make me a little uncomfortable. Not gonna lie.
Right.
Because I'm like, like. I'm sorry. First of all, we haven't been introduced.
Right.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Who is this young man? Who is the extra penis in my house today?
Exactly. Like, this is my house.
Right.
And like, Mika's one of my kids.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, for all practical purposes.
Yes. So, I have questions.
Yes.
So
question.
Now,
come here, sit down, young man.
Now
we have to talk.
Now he was tending to one of the other ones.
He was with one of the other young ladies.
Yes, and she was obviously slightly inebriated.
Right.
So, he was just being a good boyfriend, I guess.
Sure.
Whatever. But still.
It
was a little.
Still a little.
So.
All right. I have to tell you from past experience, it is inevitable that you run into a young man in the morning that you don't know is there. That could happen.
I don't think that would happen in my house.
Well, I ran into a young lady one morning in my kitchen.
Different animal.
Well, yeah. I mean,
if somebody walked out of Jax's room at this point, first of all, kudos to him because he's 8.
High five.
Yeah, but good for you.
Okay, let's say it gets older. Okay, well, because it is a young lady, so unfortunately, hate to be sexist, but it is different.
It is different.
There is a double standard. I'm very sorry. There's a double standard.
It is different.
And I have all boys, and still, I could not handle it.
Especially when it comes to my little one, my little teddy bear, my little girl.
Oh, never. Oh. They're not even allowed in the door. No.
Some dudes.
No, Papa Mike says they're not allowed in the door.
I fuck with anybody who talks to Mika. Like, so,
right.
I don't know if I said the story, but back in the day, she had somebody come over, so I busted out. I busted out the Desert Eagles. Like, can you hold this for me? And you Fresh Prince, the whole thing. Right. So, whatever. But
so, as Jackson, can I tell you, this young lady I ran into in the kitchen had on just her underwear, and a little tanky top thing, and asked me where the bathroom was. As I'm fixing my morning coffee.
No intro.
I did not know she was there.
Excuse me, where's the restroom?
Yeah, excuse me, where's the restroom? I'm like. And as she turns around, it's a thong. So there's nothing. There's nothing covering the young lady. Hardly at all.
I just want you to know, if that had happened to me, I would sell the shit out of that. I'd be like, no, who are you? The whole thing.
Well, the minute she shut the bathroom door, I ran back into the bedroom. And they were like, there was a girl half naked in the kitchen.
There was someone in here.
She goes, no, there's
someone
not.
here.
Yep. Come on.
Oh, there is.
So she comes out. She's standing there. We're making 2 coffees now. Waiting on her to come back out of the bathroom again to go back to the other side.
Oh, hello, I'm sorry. And your name is?
Adrian's like, hello, your name is?
Yes. And who are you exactly?
Don't make her turn around.
And I would assume this one is long gone.
Oh, yeah.
This
one, long.
This one did not work out.
No.
Well, at least nobody got knocked up.
No. No, at this point, actually, all the boys have had a young lady over, except Tanner. But Tanner's never actually lived with us for a long
yeah.
period of time, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, good for you.
Little strange.
I can tell you. So, kind of getting off that subject.
Yes.
I didn't talk to you last week about the fact that I coached my football team without any other coaches.
Oh, you were the only one.
Yes, this is 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wait. I remember hearing something about that because I think you were trying to solicit the Manny.
I did solicit the Manny to regulate the sidelines.
Yes.
And I pulled a parent.
Oh.
To help me
Random?
regulate his. No, it was thought out. It was a guy who's been with the team.
Not like you showed up and you went, I need a set of hands for the fathers.
You
look good. You look sporty. Come on.
No, he has kind of been around a while. So I said, hey, listen, I just need, look, you got to break it down. It's like, look, it's like herding cats.
Right.
You know, and you just do your best to regulate them, and they have a good time and they learn and whatever. Right. So
my son always gets the ball. And then he gets all the touchdowns.
You know what's actually funny is...
I know you don't do that. It's just
it's actually worse. It's the other way, and it's worse.
Oh, he never gets the ball.
Like, he sees less action when I'm head coaching.
Oh.
So, because... I don't know. You don't want to come across as that guy. Like, oh, my son's going to...
So, how is this cigar?
It's amazing. It's a 5-star. It's a fucking... Are you kidding me? It's a Postania.
You're a little bit in. Figured you should give an update to the people.
It's actually my second cigar of SBC 20 for today.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow, how about that?
It's amazing.
So it went well. Did you win?
Yes, we won that game.
You crushed them? Is that the crush?
It was close. It was a little bit. They are the tougher team,
right?
And I think we won by like 2 or 3 touchdowns, or 2 or 3 scores, something like that. It was close.
Yeah,
it was close though.
Oh,
I know how to manage the clock and handle all those things.
Yes. Now, apparently, your Buccaneers could have used you this past weekend. We can touch on that. I did watch some of the game. My wife watched the entire second half as I was cooking dinner.
Man, that was tough.
I thought they had it. You know what?
They came back.
Yeah, she's at the half. She's saying what the score was. I go, no. This is just how he likes it. I think he does this on purpose sometimes.
We got him where we want him, boys.
Right, we got him.
We're up. They're up by 20 points. No problem.
Somebody hold my beer.
Yeah. So, and fucking A, man, guy came back.
All the way to the end.
You can't put the pressure on Stafford and not cover Cup.
I've been watching this all through the meeting.
I mean, where'd that come from?
It's been on your arm during the whole meeting.
Somebody must have put that on me.
Must have.
Somebody definitely attached that to me.
Definitely. You might have just leaned on something.
So yeah.
Now, why didn't they go for the 2 points and get the win for the conversion?
Well, even if they did, it wouldn't have mattered.
No, because when they scored that last touchdown, they were down by 1, and scoring the touchdown tied it up.
Put you into overtime. And they had the momentum.
So, I know. So, why didn't they... But, I mean, after they scored, the other team gets the ball.
Yeah.
Right. So, why didn't they go for the 2 points instead of the 1 on the extra point?
Because if you don't get the 2, then it's over.
Oh, then it's nothing at all. So,
right.
So you're just gambling that you get the ball back.
Yeah.
Was there an onside kick? I didn't see the kickoff.
No.
Wow, they just didn't do any of the things that I would think of as a non-sport person.
Well, that actually doesn't make sense to do an onside kick at that point either. But I will say that they just couldn't stop Cooper Kupp. And, God, that was so... I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's hard to talk to my kid about it, and then he fucking now, since last year, he hates the Chiefs all of a sudden. So then the Chiefs win.
The Chiefs won. Yeah, we watched that game because the wife, it's that time of year where she's a Chiefs fan.
Oh, yeah. You go Chiefs.
Mahomes. Yeah.
So
Mahomes.
I have never, ever rooted for the Bills. I was rooting for the Bills.
Oh, really?
I was like...
Just because it's not the Chiefs.
No, you know what? I don't even know that it's that. I just think that, man, fucking that Josh Allen kid, the quarterback, is super talented. He's got a great mentality. He throws a fucking pretty ball. Everything just looks
good.
They just look like a badass team, and you want to see kind of a changing of the guard in the AFC.
Right.
And man, they almost had him, but same scenario.
Right.
Fucking almost identical. That one went into overtime though, and you couldn't stop him.
Right.
I
did see at the end, Mahomes seeked out the other quarterback, all the way across the field to hug him and congratulate him in whatever it is they do.
I don't know if I'd be that kind of guy.
I don't know if I would.
I'd be like, you know what? I'd be like, fuck you.
Well, he had won, so I mean,
congratulations, Patrick. But wait, why are you coming to me if I'm judging?
Yeah. What are you doing,
dude?
I got to go drink or something.
Yeah, enjoy your day in the sun.
Right.
I'll be back.
I'll be back next year. He might have whispered that in his ear. That would have been cool if he whispered that in his ear. As they're hugging, because you don't see what they're saying. You just see the mouth going.
And what's funny is Patrick Mahomes is fun to watch, and Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce, that whole team, they are entertaining. But I will tell you, if you just look a little deeper, his fucking fiance or wife, her Instagram posts and bullshit, they're just fucking ridiculous.
Mahomes, where she sprayed the crowd with
just all
champagne.
of it. It's just like, you know what, you guys, this isn't for you. The other guy put in all the hard work.
Right.
And then his brother too, dancing on fucking Sean Taylor's, he danced on Sean Taylor's fucking memorial. Guy who was killed.
Not nice.
And I'm just like, dude, you know, if I'm, hypothetically speaking, if I'm Patrick Mahomes,
right.
I look at both of these people and I say, look, if you really like the nice things that I buy you, you're going to turn off your social media accounts.
Come down a little. Oh, yeah, just completely shut
I don't want them on at all.
The brother especially. Yeah,
it's like, dude, give me a fucking break.
Right.
You know, you're making a mockery of some things. I'm just like, dude, nope. You want another Louis Vuitton bag? You're gone.
Right.
Turn off the social media.
He's the brother on, what was it, the Tom Cruise movie where he was the
Raymond?
Yeah, the brother Raymond.
Yeah. Rainmaker?
Yeah. To my brother Raymond, I've been doing the movie. Right. You're a little crazy, but I love you.
So this week's game, we had half the staff back.
They're your kids' game.
Yeah, we had Eric, like the head coach, back. And I was handling defense, and
they called you over?
No, here's the thing, man.
Michael, come here. We need some help.
No. I handle defense.
Oh.
And he handles offense. Now, the offense...
But he didn't ask you for help because you did so well the week before.
Oh, the offense is running pretty well, man. I got to, so here's the thing. Here's how flag football works for kids.
Yes.
In the 5 and 6 year old bracket.
Yes.
Normally, there's like 2 plays.
Okay.
As long as you got everybody kind of working offensively. There's one where something may go wrong or whatever, or maybe you know what I mean? Like
right.
they may get a couple yards, they may lose a couple, something happens.
Okay.
Not a big deal. And then the other one's a touchdown. Like that's
there's only the 2.
It's like there's 2 plays.
Touchdown and then it could go either way.
And then like right?
So every other one.
So this is what happens, and then I have to stop the ball.
Right.
So I got to stop the ball for at least.
Okay, they did the and then nothing happened.
Right.
Oh, okay. So then the defense is up.
Yeah, so they go, they get the touchdown. Now I'm on the field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then I got to make at least 3 stops if I'm on one side. And if they make it to the other side, then I got to make 4 stops. Okay. Now, they scored 1 time the entire time. So we did a great job.
Great job. Amazing coach.
But, like, you know, you coordinate all the kids. You have them in their positions. And what I do is I don't let them turn loose. You know, I'm like, hey, listen, you go when you hear me say go. Because we can't cross that line until the ball's handed off.
Right.
Or it's a pass, then you sit back, right? But no one passes at 5 and 6 years old, except us. So I always say, you know, I wait, and I say, go. And then, you know, I try and control the edge, make sure the guys go in the right position, the whole thing. My wife did not tell me, but a mother, did not tell me which mother, but a mother approached my wife and said, hey, you know, we should probably get your husband in like yoga classes or something to keep him calm.
What a great idea, lady from the football game.
So this is my life at this point.
Oh.
I have it.
She won't tell you who it is either because you'll yell at the lady.
I'm not an angry guy. I'm not a fucking...
You're known as an angry man.
I'm not an angry guy. I even looked at my wife and I said, did I do something out of line? Because believe me, Brittany has no problem saying,
she will tell you.
Calm the fuck down. Right. You know, you need to relax or whatever the case may be. And, you know, I can understand sometimes in football you get a little, you know, it's a little intense.
Yes, I have the button that says if Mikey's mad to you, hit this and then it calls her. He's being mad to me.
He's being mean. So I looked at my wife and I said, was I out of line at all at this game? And she goes, no, you weren't. You never lost your cool or nothing.
Well, maybe her and your version of what is cool may not be the average person's version of cool.
I just feel like no matter what I say or do, it doesn't matter. People are like, whoa, calm the fuck down. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're a little excitable.
Like, what? I'm fucking calm.
That's what I mean. I think your cool is maybe someone else's up a couple of notches. Slightly elevated somebody else's.
But what the fuck?
But they don't know. I mean, you know, I know the difference between your, you know, calm and wound up or whatever you want to call it. But to this lady, maybe her husband's kind of a meek little man or something.
Small penis or something?
Maybe small penis. And he's, you know, and she's just, you know, you yell go. Maybe she jumps every time.
I don't get it.
Go! And the man needs yoga. You know? The man needs yoga.
I mean, throughout, so I think so far, I think that we've had like 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns scored against us out of 4 games.
Oh, you're obviously doing a good job.
But like, and I'm not.
She would just leave you alone.
And I'm not angry. And I'll tell you right now, some of these kids, they're hard as fuck to regulate. I'm like, look.
There you go.
I'm like, listen.
Well, first off, you're calling it regulating. I don't think that's an every person definition.
Okay, well, what do you want me to say?
No, regulating's fine. I understand what you mean.
Calm, keep them focused.
Yes, keep them focused, keep them all going in the same direction.
They step
Have
on.
them breathe a little before they go.
Listen, no. They're on the sidelines and they're stepping on other kids' water bottles to see them explode. You know what I mean? Like this is what we're doing.
Stuff.
Right. And I'm not losing my shit on them. I'm like, look, sit down.
You haven't picked them up and thrown the water bottle at them or something?
I will.
You want to see them explode?
I have picked up kids and moved them into positions and stuff. I'm like, oh, you got to go here because they're 6 and they're 5.
Well, yeah, maybe that's what
and
she
they
means.
love that.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
They're like, wee.
Hey, the big man pick me up. The big angry man pick me up.
Coach, I'm out of place again. I'm like, no.
Hey, coach.
Yeah, they do that. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. I just need you. Please stay in your spot. Please stay in your spot. Or they'll start picking grass.
When I get home and she's asking, did the big man hurt you when he picked you up?
I'm like, listen, it's the first play, and you're already on the ground picking the grass. Please, please stand up.
Oh, look, a flower. It's not mine.
You know, like,
look at coach, a flower.
Well, what the hell do you expect from 5 and 6-year-olds?
Right.
You know,
you look like they're standing up the whole time.
You got to keep them in order.
So tired. I'm just gonna sit down.
And even when I'm coaching and like the other guy's helping me, I'm like, okay, it's halftime. This is where we lose all of them because they're gone. They're all gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Like this is it.
Time.
That's it. You know,
I need my oranges.
Like this is where we need to, really kind of step up and keep them as focused as we possibly can because they're done.
They're gone. The first half of the game is over.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh. So,
okay, tell the Groover story, and we're almost at 30 minutes.
Yes.
Bring it all back in, Michael. Back to the official business of the show.
So Jeff Groover of Aganorsa and what else? He reps a bunch of shit.
Groover Incorporated or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. All the cigars that are worth repping.com is his website.
The best sales rep in the state of Florida.
Yes.
For sure. So he's like, hey, he texts me. He's like, hey, we didn't book an appointment. Did we book an appointment for the show? And if not, do you want to book one?
With any of my
anything down.
Many peoples that I have.
And I said, yes. And he's like, well, I don't see it anywhere. I'm like, well, you asked 2 questions. I answered one of them. And he's like, okay, do you want to set a time? I go, well, whatever works best for you. But let's be honest. This is how this plays out, Jeff. We book a time. You come up to me and you say, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I'm super busy right now. I'm really far behind. And then you run away from me looking up in the sky like helicopters are chasing you. Right?
That's it. That's Groover's show. I'm very busy.
Oh, my God. So it's like, okay. Like I'll just go up to you later and say, this is what I need. You know?
Right.
I'm not going to set it.
So he doesn't remember the dinner?
I'm not going to. Oh, he remembers the dinner.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's already penciled that in.
Oh, I thought maybe he just forgot about that completely.
No.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm not going to commit to a time to you because I know how this goes. We're going to commit to this time and you're going to be like, holy shit, I just can't. I'm just going.
Why don't you set up the time with whatever the company is? Go that way. And then if he happens to be there, he's there.
Yeah, I'll go see. You know what? It's like
we sort of do the loop and walk around and
yeah. Well, the fun part is though, like we're established,
right?
So you can walk up to Terrence and he's like, Mike, how are you? Blah, blah. Right. This is what we got going on. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Ding, 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 ding. Right. Jeff, there's your commission. Have a nice day.
Right, exactly.
Right, you don't have to.
Jeff comes running up, shakes hands, and then we're gone.
Hey, so what's going on? How you guys doing? Did you place an order? Yeah, All right, great.
Okay, good. Gotta go.
And then boom.
Right. Helicopter comes down and grabs the ladder and he's off.
Yeah. You get to kind of see Peter Hernandez kind of walk around a little bit, taking it easy. Sometimes he sweats. Sometimes he's a little nervous, which I like. Alfredo Cruz probably won't even be there.
Probably not. No.
Yeah. Why would I go there?
Saka's going to be there. We're going to see Saka again?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, did you see his son has left the business?
He did.
I mean, congratulations to him, but now who are we going to harass? We would like to try one of everything you have.
Did he get a better job?
He's in the IT or something like that, so I think he just went back to what he went to school for.
He's like, you know what, Dad? I can't put up with your shit anymore. I'm fucking out of here.
Right, I'm so done with this.
You know what? It doesn't pay the way I thought it would.
Right. Those hustler guys are coming back again to the next show.
I'm not going to the next convention.
Right, I'm out of here. Maybe after the convention, he announces that he came back. Maybe just an excuse for him not to go to the show. Who knows?
Maybe just dodges.
Maybe he didn't want to change his dad's tires, so we got to cut him loose.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I
saw that, yes.
And he changed the tire.
Yeah, he didn't change anyway. It took forever or something when he did it.
Yeah, you just call.
I change my tire when it goes flat.
Not in 0 degree weather.
Oh, no, not in 0. No.
Yeah.
I'd leave the car at that point
In
and call an Uber.
Yeah, in 0 degree weather, I'm calling somebody. If you're in your 20s.
I forgot about the 0 degrees.
I broke this down.
Yeah.
If you're in your 20s, you change the tire.
Right.
If you're mid 30s or above, congratulations, you're at the point in your life where you can afford to call somebody.
Right.
So you call. And I wrote on his picture of him doing it. I go, this picture would have looked better if you had somebody if it was somebody else changing the tire.
All right, someone else. Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you had a picture of somebody else.
Yeah.
Like Pete.
AAA.
If you had Pete.
Pete. Ooh, you could have called Pete Hernandez.
Pete. I need
on a plane.
Yeah, my tire's flat, Pete.
I need you to get up here right now.
I need you to come right now and change my tire, Pete.
And change this fucking tire.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right, you ready to move? You got any other stories?
I think that's all I have.
No updates on my situation. He's still gone.
He's still gone?
Nothing's changed.
He's still gone?
Yeah.
Went and saw my uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't go well?
Nope.
Is he in the hospital or is he at home?
He's in the hospital.
He's in the hospital. Is it hospice hospital or hospital?
No, it's ICU. He fought, like his lungs started filled with fluid.
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't drain it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
both or just the one?
Both.
Oh, that's worse. Mine was just the one.
So they intubated him. Did they intubate your father?
No, they didn't want to do that because at that point there's no... If he happened to woke up, there's no talking anymore. Once that tube's down your throat.
Right.
Yeah, no. And I don't think they'll take him at hospice with the tube either. They did everything they could to keep from doing the tube.
Right.
Because they don't have that kind of equipment.
Did they drain him at all?
They did once.
They did drain him. They couldn't drain him.
Oh, not at all?
No.
Oh.
So that's...
Yeah, it came right back overnight. They're like...
We drained him.
Yeah, he won't survive again, the drain. And it's not even that big a deal. It's just to do it.
Right.
So, I mean, there's no need to just drain.
Yeah.
Drain,
So,
not like you put a plug in and just pull the plug in the morning to drain it out.
So, here's what's really kind of crazy.
So, I'm sorry, could he talk at all? If he's intubated, he can't talk.
At the time, he could. So, he wasn't intubated at that time.
Oh, okay.
So, we were going to get there on Sunday.
Right.
Or we were going to drive there Saturday.
Right.
Late Saturday night, stay at a hotel, go over Sunday.
I stay with your mother?
In Naples? She's not in Naples.
Oh, it's right. Naples, the other side of the state.
So, I'm like, okay, there was my cousin was like, yeah, I don't know, like he felt uncomfortable, obviously,
with you going?
Coming, yeah.
Oh.
So my uncle was like, no, I want to see him.
I want him to come.
I want to see him. So I brought the whole crew, and I said, you know what? When I looked it up, I thought it was a 5-hour drive. It was like 3.5 hours. I'm like, it's 3.5 hours. I'm coming Saturday. I'm gonna be there Saturday morning. From what it sounds like, it's.
Right. You might not have that extra time.
I'm going to be there Saturday morning or Saturday early afternoon. So we get there and we check in and the security guard's like, kids aren't allowed. I go, well, how old do you have to be to get in? He says, how old's him? And he points at Jessica, goes, 6. And he says, how old's she? I go, 2.
6.
And then how old is he? And I'm thinking, man, maybe it's like 9. I'm like, 9. Made it a little older.
Right.
And he goes, you got to be 12 to get in. I said, he's 12.
I misspoke.
And then he goes, you just said he was 9. I go, listen, he wants to see his uncle, right?
Right.
He ain't going to see him again. He's not getting out of this place. And he goes, all right, I'll let the older one in. And he's the only one that really kind of understood what was going on.
Right, yeah.
Justice was terrified to go up there.
Oh.
So was Jax. So we got up there and, he was cognizant at the time. He wasn't intubated. I went up first, I love you guys, blah, 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 the whole intense moments.
Right.
And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to go bring up Jax real quick. I bring up Jax. He says, hi, I love you, hope you get better. And then he starts to break down. I'm like, now I'm starting to break down. I'm like, if you really, I could give 2 shits about me.
Right.
If my family members start crying, I'm like, right. God damn it, man, stop it, please.
Right.
This isn't good for me either.
Right.
So got him downstairs. Brittany came up and said goodbye. And as she leaves, she's like, man, you got a good woman. And like, he's hitting all the fucking buttons. And I'm just like, geez, Louise, man. Right after we leave, his oxygen tanks.
Oh.
And then they say, okay, we're going to intubate him.
Right.
And it wasn't like, hey, do you want to intubate him? They're talking about, hey, do not resuscitate.
Right.
But they never said, okay, well, we're not going to intubate him, So he did.
No, the do not resuscitate's only if he goes off.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they still do stuff to keep him from going off.
Right. Yeah. So he didn't want to be intubated. He was adamant about not, but like he said, keep me alive.
Was somebody else coming?
What?
Was somebody else coming to visit or something? Was he holding on for something?
I think that he believed that he could beat it.
Oh, wow. He hadn't given up yet.
Even though cancer had riddled his entire body.
Right.
He believed that he could survive for at least a few more months.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think that's the case. I mean, he's still alive right now, but I don't think he survives. Today's his birthday.
Oh, maybe he was trying to make it to his birthday.
I don't think he gives a fuck about his birthday. He wanted to see other things.
Right.
And he's like, man, and he's
well, that's it. They say once they give up hope, then that's
I wanted to see he wanted to see his grandkids' marriages and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Is that coming up?
No.
Oh.
That's not in the cards yet.
Oh.
And
is anybody engaged?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, wow. He's
like, I had so many more stories to tell you guys.
Yeah, that's does he have grandchildren?
But like the really fucked up part is
he has grandchildren though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was like that far. He's like,
no.
Once he my grandchildren married.
No, and they're older. There's like
going as fast as we
one's
can,
like
Dad,
20 and 18 or something like that. Or in that realm, in that bracket. But he's like, man, I had so many stories to tell you guys, and he was going to come up and see us a few weeks ago.
Right.
But we had got a stomach bug.
Oh.
Blew up the whole house.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And then like after that, it's like bing, bing, bing. Now the really, really fucked up part about all this, about 3 months ago, my aunt died of COVID.
Right.
And I feel like, consciously he's saying, hey, I want to live and survive, but his heart's broken.
Right. He wants to go be with his wife.
Yeah. I think that he had been with her for 50 years.
Right.
And she was a powerhouse.
When this happens, I mean, we're worried about that now with Mom, but,
I really think it's more the other way. Like,
Dad always said he would go first.
Yeah, and and kind of rightfully so, and in like this weird fucking dark way.
Right.
Like women in our lives kind of keep us together.
Right.
You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that was definitely the case with them. I mean, it's definitely the case with me.
Right.
So I mean, Bridget doesn't want me to go first, but
But if she did, what are you going to do? Who's going to do your laundry? Who's going to pack your lunch?
Yeah, if she goes, I'm fucking lost.
Right.
I'm like,
what are you going to do?
Forget it. Like I remember conversations with them where she would be like, she would reel him back in all the time. Ed, right? Like no,
Ed,
no, tucky. Obviously that wasn't the case.
Right.
So it's just, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. So that's my life in a nutshell. So unfortunately I missed the football game.
Right, it was a good game. So, but at least you didn't see him lose in person.
Yeah.
What, did you listen to on the radio in the car on the way home?
No, we were there and back Saturday instead.
You didn't spend the night at all because it's just 3 hours.
No, and he was like, "Hey, you guys probably just go."
Well, I mean, once you've already said hello or the goodbyes, whatever the case may be.
We hung out for about 3 or 4 hours.
Right.
And we went home. Sucks.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
You could have went to the game.
Yeah, but at that time,
you didn't.
I mean, I probably could have made it work,
right?
But that at the time of me planning,
you could have spent the night in Tampa, left your family in the hotel.
Yeah, at the time of planning this, though,
right? It was going to be a longer.
I was going to be there Sunday,
right?
Thank God that we got there Saturday,
right? Because you could still talk.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, let's move along. Keep the show moving. From the four corners of the world, all the cigar industry news you could possibly need. The Cigar Hustler Podcast Report with Mike 2. General Cigar Company Michael increases prices.
Oh my God.
HVC Cigar increases prices.
Yeah, we know with your Black Friday at $9 used to be like $5.
Used to be $5. JRE Tobacco announces price increase.
Oh my God.
Puts Rancho Luna on hiatus.
Okay.
No longer making the Rancho Luna.
We're going to stop the Rancho Luna?
Yes, it's just too expensive. It's just crazy. We can't even do it anymore.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Ashton increases prices on the 20... Ashton increases prices. They worded theirs different. They confused me.
We too are increasing.
We too are increasing prices. Tarzona is debuting the corned beef and cabbage at the TPE 2022.
Ooh.
Eddie Tarzona, my friend Eddie Tarzona.
Eddie Tarzona.
St. Patrick's Day is a cue for many cigar companies to release limited edition Candela wrapped cigars, and this year Tarzona will join the tradition. Its newest release is the Tarzona corned beef and cabbage, a 6x52 barber pole that uses 3 different wrappers: Ecuadorian Candela, Ecuadorian Connecticut, and Mexican San Andreas Maduro. Not an Ecuadorian San Andreas.
We should release Carol Baskins again.
Oh,
I mean, we have
it's fatter.
Yeah.
Fatter triple. But yeah, we couldn't. That's right.
Ooh.
For St. Patrick's Day.
Oh. You know what we call it? The St. Patrick's Day Carol Baskins.
Oh, perfect. Underneath the Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan filler, there will be just 600 bundles of 15 cigars made. The MSRP is set at $9 per cigar. We don't have a Eddie Tarzona price increase notice yet, so it's still $9.
Okay, that's good.
To put up $9. The Tarzona corned beef and cabbage will be showing off next week's TPE 2022 trade show and begin shipping to retailers in February. Stogie Bird and cigar subscription retailers will soft launch the corned beef and cabbage before to begin shipping to other stores. All right, now I have a series of TPE news where we're just reading the headlines. You tell me if you're interested in seeing the cigar or not.
Okay.
All right, because there was too many announcements for that. So, Jake White Cigar Company adding lithium Lancero to TPE 2022.
Yeah, I'll go see Gerard.
Bocock Brothers.
The Bococks.
The Bococks. We have to see the Bocock Brothers.
Are you? Excuse me.
Signature.
Are you the Bococks?
Are you the Bococks? And their logo is a chicken.
2 penises?
No, it's a chicken.
The Bocock.
Bocock Brothers Signature Edition is debuting in 2022. It's the first time they're coming out with a cigar, I believe. Let's see. United Cigars announces a relaunch of the La Mezcal Cubana.
Nope.
No. Lampert 1675 Edition Rojo, debuting at the TPE 2022.
Who's that?
Lampert 1675 Edition Rojo.
Maybe we'll see him. Who knows?
Drew Estates debuting the Acid 20 Connecticut Toro.
Oh. Nah.
Ageroom Cuatro Nicaraguan Gordo.
Nope.
No, not them either. Big Poppy Firecracker.
Oh. Is that, wait a second, that's David Ortiz or whatever?
I believe so.
He's making a little cigar?
Yes, same packaging, same white and red, everything, same logo. It's just big.
If you want a picture with the Dominican Phenom.
That's right.
It was the
Big Poppy. Romeo and Juliet, A Bed of Roses Humidors, debuting at the 2022.
I mean, I'll go over there just to harass the shit out of Ryan. No problem.
Oh, that's right, because they didn't go to the PCA last year.
But I thought Altadis pulled out.
Not at the TP, I don't believe.
No?
Romeo and Juliet, A Bed of Roses are debuting there.
Oh, I heard they pulled.
Don't kick any cords.
I won't.
All right. Cavalier Geneve Oddjob, the Bravado Watch Series Root Beer, coming to LCA retailers in February. I like to mention the LCA thing because then we get to tag.
Yeah, it's smart. It's very smart.
The Limited Cigar Association has announced its new cigar release for February, the Cavalier Geneva Oddjob and the Bravado Watch Series Root Beer.
We ordered them.
Oh, excellent. The first cigar is a 6x52 Toro that uses a Viso... we'll get in a minute. Okay, hold on. 652 Toro that uses a Viso wrapper from Nicaragua's Jalapa region, a Honduran Habano binder and fillers from Honduras, Nicaraguan and Paraguay.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever had Paraguay tobacco before.
Paraguay.
With production handled by Fabrica Centroamericana de Tabaco S.A. in Donelly, Honduras. Pricing is $12 per cigar, with production numbers not being disclosed. As for the name of the cigar, it comes from the villain in the James Bond film Goldfinger.
Oh.
Where's the name? Oh, Oddjob. Oddjob's a Japanese bad guy with the hat.
Oh, they get stuck in like the statue?
Yeah. That's Oddjob. Yeah. Who is known as the iconic bowler hat that is sharpened steel rim. The film Bond investigates gold smugglers, which is a nod to the gold leaf and appears to the Cavalier Geneva cigars.
Aha.
Also shipping the LCA retailers, they provide a Watch Series root beer.
Did Brian come up with that one? Because how old is he? I don't think that
I don't know. Because that Oddjob guy fell on hard times.
In the 70s.
Yeah, I remember the movie, so it's got to go back. Let's see. Also shipping is the Root Beer Thing, the third installment in the company series that pays tribute to notable watch designs. The time the cigar inspiration comes from the bicolored bezel introduced by Rolex has become known as its resemblance to the color of root beer. That's got to be old, too.
He's an old soul.
Yeah, I guess
so.
Cigar is a 6x54 Honduran Puro, is made at Raíces Cubanas and uses tobacco grown by Hugo Edamano. It's priced at $11 per cigar. Hugo. $11 cigar. Production numbers are not being disclosed. Finally, LCA is sending some new yellow and black display boxes to its retailers that will help its release better stand out in store shelves.
Aha.
We get those bags. They're doing boxes now, too, I guess.
That makes sense.
Huh. Yeah, because we normally don't have boxes to put them in.
Yeah, like where are we going to put these?
Where are we going to put these? It's crazy to realize that all the success the LCA has had in its shops thus far has been without the presence of boxes or display units.
There you go.
There we go.
Hey,
said Brian Descend of the Limited Cigar.
Let's
do a box. The fact that the LCA has thrived for this long without any traditional display of cigars speaks volumes to the dedication of the LCA consumer and their passion for the movement. The Cavalier Geneva Oddball will go on sale February 4th, while the Bravado Watch Series Root Beer can go on sale as soon as you want to.
There you go. Eladio.
No, not Eladio. Hugo.
Shh.
Hugo.
It's mejor.
Oh, you got to talk right into these. It just goes off. Casa Cuevas brings back limited edition Flaco, Habano, and Maduro at TPE 2022.
That's your friend.
That's my friend, yes.
Yeah.
He reached out about my father. His father was very nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice. A pair of Casa Cuevas limited editions are coming.
You should have parlayed that. You should have been like, yeah, he always wanted a cigar in his name.
No.
Boom.
No, because he was really the only person that did.
Yeah.
From cigars.
From the cigar industry.
Yeah.
Not even one Skip Martin?
No.
Doesn't even give a fuck.
I don't know.
That's cold. That's cold, Skip.
It's fine.
Wow. Wow. Rosales? No.
No.
Nothing.
Rosales, no.
Huh.
No.
Jamie?
I think Jamie gave a heart or something to the announcement. I believe I did.
Okay, well, that's something.
Yeah. She's a very nice lady. The pair of Casa Cuevas limited editions are coming back to the market, and the company has announced that it's releasing its Flaco Habano and Flaco Maduro at next week's Tobacco Plus Expo in Las Vegas. Both cigars are 7x43 Lonsdales. Lonsdales are making a comeback, it seems.
Huh.
Though the company refers to them as Lanceros, or the Lancero.
But it's a Lancel.
Right. That were first released in September.
That's your geek out size, right? Like that's what your cigar geek was like, oh, well, yeah. But like it doesn't fare well as far as sales. They'll try a couple of them and that's it.
Now the company feels it's time to go back to the project and give them a full release. The Casa Cuevas limited edition Flaco Maduro, which wears black and gold bands, uses the Mexican San Andres Maduro wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and fillers from Colombia, the Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, and Pennsylvania. Oh, just throw in a Pennsylvania there.
Because you've said in the past that you won't smoke that. So.
I've gotten over that. It was, in the years back, I thought I looked funny, but no, I'm past all that now.
Yeah. I mean, you look funny without it.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's what I figured. So, The Casa Cuevas limited edition Flaco Habano, which wears wears bands. Oh, with deep the ink is going at the thing down there, so it fades a little.
Am I still in the image?
I don't. I really don't know because this is off now.
I feel like it might not be in the image.
No, I believe you are. I don't know. Why don't you turn around and face the camera?
This is nice. I like looking at you.
Both versions being limited to 750 boxes of 10 cigars, with individual cigars having an MSRP of $13.15. Both are scheduled to ship immediately following TPE 2022. The original Flaco were limited to just 500 boxes of 10 cigars. The line gets its name from the Spanish word for skinny.
Yes.
And while while this would certainly apply to these Vitolas, they are actually named for Alec Cuevas, the company's director of operations and the fourth generation of Cuevas family to work in the business. The company produces cigars at Tabacalera Las Lavas, which is owned by the Cuevas family. All right, Michael, a Madison Auction Pacific Cigar launches a new cigar auction platform.
Really?
I really like how you just, really pay attention when I'm talking.
I'm paying attention.
Just really. Okay.
There's a new auction platform from
Pacific Cigar, the distributor of Habanos SA products in the Asian Pacific region, and Hong Kong-based auction house Madison Auction has launched a new joint venture cigar auction platform. It will offer Madison Auction members and PCC members. What is PCC?
I don't know.
I was hoping you would know.
Premium Cigar Company?
Maybe. Members the opportunity to put their personal cigar collection up for auction. PCC, Personal Cigar Collection. Up for auction, potential buyers will be able to participate by invitation only, starting with Madison Auction members and PCC members from around the world.
Only. You can only come if you're invited.
So I guess, if I wanted to sell my cigars, I would have joined this group, and then I can say, I would like to sell my cigars.
And they said, okay.
I have an SBC 16.
We are like the eBay
18,
of the cigar
20,
community.
An original this and that, and...
In the original this and that.
The first auction is currently scheduled to take place near the end of the first quarter of 2022. Madison Auction primarily serves collectors from the Asian Pacific region. but has started expansion into Europe and the United States of America.
Aggressive expansion.
God bless America. While fine wines are its core offering, fine wines. It has expanded into premium spirits and cigars. With plans to add more products in the near future for Pacific Cigars, this represents a new territory as they seek to offer new services to support their members. Those interested in participating in the first auction are invited to contact Madison Auction or the Pacific Cigar Limited.
It's an entirely different type of flying altogether.
Yes.
It's an entirely different type of flying. You didn't join me.
No, we're supposed to say it together? It's an entirely different type of flying. Why are we saying that?
You ever seen Airplane?
Yes, but a long time ago. All right, our Florida story is a little unique this week.
Ooh, it's very unique.
Very unique, yes.
Oh, it's very unique.
And he would have called in, but I hear the governor's a little under the weather.
Oh, the governor's not doing so good.
Governor's not feeling well.
Our governor.
Yes. Yeah. Now, last weekend when my son Jake was here, they didn't believe I knew Governor Ron DeSantis, so he did call my phone personally.
Oh, yeah,
and spoke to my son and his fiance.
Not feeling well.
Yes, this was over a week ago. So, Governor Ron DeSantis is attempting to ban critical race theory in Florida. He is moving forward on Tuesday, that's tomorrow. His education panel gave first approval to his bill that would prohibit schools and private businesses from making people feel guilt about the country's racist past. So he's banning the teaching of white people were bad in the past.
Okay.
For instance, it would prohibit employers from providing training that espouses, promotes, advances, inculcates, or compels people to believe that they bear responsibility for or should be discriminated against or receive adverse treatment because of actions committed in the past by other members of the same race,
I understand.
color, sex, or national origin.
Yes. Okay.
That's where the story ends.
That's it.
Yes.
All right. Were we supposed to talk about this or something?
Well, the governor was going to call and say things.
Well, you know what? It's probably best that he wasn't feeling well.
And maybe he might have got himself in a little bit of trouble.
For fuck's sake. I'm like, you know what? We're not doing that segment.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're going to do. No, Governor. No, you can't.
Can't
say that.
Stop.
Can't say that. Yeah. All right. We have a listener of the week, Michael.
Who is it?
Bob Doyle.
Robbie Doyle.
Robbie Doyle's father. We call him Daddy Doyle.
No, his name is Dad.
Dad.
We call him just Dad.
Daddy Doyle.
Hi, Dad.
I like Daddy Doyle.
I'll have to ask Dad.
Right. He just joined the Florida Cigar Club. I understand he's an avid listener of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
He is.
Yes. Another listener wanted us to do a story on the Dollar General going from $1 to $1.25.
$1.25 General?
But I looked it up and it really wasn't that interesting. So you pay a quarter more now. I'm sorry, Jim. Get over it at this point.
Who's that?
It was a young lady whose name I don't remember, but she friended me on Facebook just so she could send me the instant message to do the story.
This is a big topic.
This is a big topic. Yes,
I mean, the 5 and dime is gone, right? Because the 5 and dime
is now the 15 and the 25.
All right.
So
yeah,
that's the way it works.
Exactly.
Do we have a shop of the week, Michael?
It's called inflation.
Yes, inflation.
Well, since I did my post today, I've had a couple.
Several inquiries for the SPC 20.
Yes, I've had some inquiries.
Oh, excellent.
So the question is,
if you want to drag this on, you have 13 minutes to kill.
Well, I have 4 here off the top of my text.
Oh, should we? The list is out. Did we talk about this last week?
Yes.
Oh,
we have to have my son.
There is one of the LCA cigars on the list.
Really?
Yes.
Wait a second. Aficionados list? No.
I saw what list did I saw somebody's list. They made somebody's list.
Maybe.
But guess which one it was? My favorite LCA cigar.
Which one?
The Trail Mix.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that was my favorite. The one that I actually tasted the Trail Mix, and Skip said, "No, you don't." And I said, "Okay, you're right, I don't."
The shop of the week.
Hold on.
I'm going to go with
episode 210 Cigar Hustler Podcast. Shop of the week is
Donovan at Casper Cigar Company.
That is in Montana.
No, it's in Wyoming.
I meant Wyoming. They were the one that helped us get the Wyoming Square lit up.
Yes.
Very nice people there.
Yeah, he listens all the time.
Yeah, he does now. Then we finally, harassed him for weeks back, I think in year 2, because we couldn't get Wyoming lit up on the map.
We really need you to listen to this.
Really need you. I kept instant messaging him. Really need you to listen, please.
Come on.
You really got to listen. We'll mention you if you listen.
Yes. So, yeah.
You know what? The other show? Big in Russia.
The
shit show?
Yeah.
Last week, the number
They
two.
are very funny.
The number 2 place was Russia.
They make me laugh a lot.
They make me laugh.
Before we invade Ukraine, I just want you to stop and listen to podcast, okay?
Right. Listen to the shit show podcast.
It is cold outside. We take off our shirt, we wrestle bear, and then we listen to shit show podcast.
Yeah, so that was very, very strange last week.
I just want you to know, I am a huge fan of podcast.
mean,
it is Mike and Jet here. Look at you go. It's a shit show.
Palmer and that.
He's Palmer and Jet.
And the girl, the little blonde girl, we like her. She's very funny.
And that one girl.
She always says, "Drop your pants." It's very funny.
She tells me all these weird things. So we get outside, we have some vodka, and
Right.
it's very good.
9 more minutes.
9 more minutes.
Keep doing the
I
Russian.
feel like we're good where we're at.
Keep doing the Russian.
Listen, I held down the entire story. I was 40 minutes of this whole thing.
You were a half hour.
You need no, as well past a half hour. You need to get more stories.
I did 2 hours on the other show the other night.
Well, you had some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I had a lot to talk about. Okay, so we'll be at the TPE middle of the week.
Yes.
So this will come out sometime tomorrow.
We're now accepting orders for SPC 20, so make sure you're a retailer. If you are a retailer, reach out to us. Or if you want your retailer to have your retailer reach out to us.
Whichever way it works.
Something.
So I guess next week we'll do the top 25. Well, obviously not going to do it this week.
Yeah.
So maybe next week.
Next
We'll
week.
get to it. I don't know. The consensus came out today, too.
Yeah.
We're not on anybody's list this year.
We're not on anybody's list.
Nobody's list.
Nobody's list.
Coop, wait, did we make Coop's list?
No, he said that he loved the cigar, but we didn't fall into his parameters. We were 11 days late or some shit.
Damn parameters, whatever.
11 days late.
Whatever. We're going to do the top 10 podcasts, and maybe he won't meet the parameters.
We won't meet the parameters. We were going to do it, but he
Nobody's meeting the parameters.
10 days.
We are going to see John McTavish. I have secured us a meeting with John McTavish at the TPE.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
I don't really care that I'm on anybody's list or not on anybody's list.
No, but last year when we made a couple lists, it was nice, though, to be, acknowledged for the hard work.
You got a little nod there?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm trying to think. Nothing really came out in this last year.
Well, we came out with the Warbear really late.
Oh, you know what, though? It could have been the Bangarang and the Who Shot You.
Oh, could have been.
Who
Shot You made a list.
Oh, they did. Whose list was that? That was on a list.
I don't know. Somebody's list.
Somebody. I forget who it was, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need one of those. Somebody's got one. Like, send me one. I don't have one for my collection.
A Who Shot You?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I know we don't. They didn't last here long enough for me to get one.
Here, no.
So yeah, no. I'll even pay for it. So if someone's at a shop and sees one, snag it and I'll buy it from
I'm
you.
sure Yoga Light will send you one.
Oh, he might. That's right.
Guy always comes through.
Poor guy. He was helping with something today, and it was such a fiasco.
Nice.
Wasn't my fault though. But thank you, John, as always, coming through.
All right.
We're gonna sign off because it's 4:40. Michael's got a game to coach or something.
No.
This is episode 210 of a Cigar Hustler podcast. Still the number 2 cigar podcast to listen to in 2020.
But number 1 in your heart.
Number 1 in your heart.
Yes.
Because David Garofalo says...
Cigar Hustler.
Who's number 1? A Cigar Hustler, the podcast.
Yeah. I hope he's at the TPE. We can get him to say it for real.
Yeah. Can you say... Cigar Hustler? We need to say this.
Just need you to say it. Do we just read the script? All right, guys. We got to go. Bye. The Cigar Hustlers podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guest. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.
This has been a Cigar Hustlers podcast, a Mike and Mike production. Be sure to listen every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for all new episodes.
Hi, I'm Husto Iroa.
Yeah, we just don't have to do a single podcast ever again.
Perfect.
Ever.
I'm good, Mike and Mike. How are you guys doing?
The Hojo,
Hojo! It's the Hojo!
the moderator.
You didn't even let him fuck it up all the way.
I
I gotta get past Hojo! Go on.
I don't even have to try to hit the record. He's not even gonna try. We're gonna cover a lot of ground here, Mike. All right. Try to keep up.
That's a sign of a good podcast.
I gave you like 4 cigars when I walked in the door.
All right, end this.
Squared.